Tonight, we're taking Adrian's shout out on the town. We're going to do bar hopping in Money Rain. First things first, we need to get him a hotel room, check him in, get him all comfortable, because tonight we're going to turn Walking Street sideways. Let's go get his hotel room. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. We would like to get one room for tonight.
1 room?
One room for Sir Adrian.
Okay. 1 night, sir?
1 night stay.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Smoking.
Smoking room.
Smoking room. This is Adrian's hotel of choice.
Yeah, much nearer.
Close to Walking Street, Joe.
1.7, sir, for 1 night.
1.7?
Yes, sir. The 100 is bigger deposit.
Ano oras yung check-out time mo, ma?
Po, 12 noon po. Pero pag walk-in lang, kung anong oras yung check-in, like,
Hindi lang labas.
check po natin.
Meet Adrian, a fixture on Walking Street for over 30 years. Known for his positive attitude and friendly demeanor, Adrian embodies the spirit we admire in the people of the Philippines. He's been a loyal supporter of our channel, frequently giving us shoutouts. To show our appreciation, we wanted to treat him to an unforgettable night of fun and excitement right on the street where he works every day. In this video, we dive into Adrian's story and his vibrant life. If you've ever been to Walking Street, you've definitely crossed paths with Adrian, and I'm sure he tried to sell you a t-shirt. Adrian is also renowned for his extensive knowledge of state capitals, birds, and flowers. Join us in celebrating our friend Adrian, and we hope you enjoy the video.
Hey, shout out to Nick and Glenn from Hawaii.
Single at 40.
State capital Honolulu, state bird Nene, state flower yellow hibiscus. All right.
September 1st, 2024. We're taking Adrian. Shout out, man. Out bar hopping tonight. We got some t-shirts made for his channel. He's made t-shirts for our channel. So tonight we're going to pass out the t-shirts. We're going to rock them, and we're going to go out and turn some bars upside down. You ready?
Yes, sir.
So tell us about yourself, Adrian. Where are you from? Where were you born?
Well, I was born in Dagupan City, Pangasinan, and back in the 80s, I was like 10 years old. I was already here in Angeles City, Philippines.
So you moved to Angeles City when you were 10?
When I was 10, and I have no siblings. I'm the
Only child.
only child. Yeah. Well, both of my parents, they were departed already, and okay. My mom, when I was 24 years old, she worked in Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh,
But
wow.
unfortunately, she was robbed and murdered.
Your mother?
Yes, in her apartment. Yeah, that's
In
very
Switzerland?
sad. In Switzerland.
That's horrible.
Yes. So that's my my other sad story.
So you moved to Angeles with your mom and dad? At
No,
10
no,
years old? Just your mom?
No, I came here because of my father. His siblings was here during those times. They have some business like hotels during those times, back in the 80s. So because I was kind of victim of a broken home family, you know.
Understand.
Yeah. So, but well, I keep pushing myself, you know.
And your mom was an overseas worker
Yes,
in
during
Switzerland.
in 1994. Yeah,
And she passed away when you were how old?
I was already 23 years old during
23.
those years. Yes.
What kind of work did your father do?
My father, he was a kind of a businessman, something like that, you know. And my mom, she worked in I think she have a college degree, but you know, going abroad, it's like you work like what do you call that, like
Service job.
yeah, something like that. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, it happens, you know.
So you're like your dad. You're an entrepreneur, salesman.
Yes, I like this.
Always selling
Yeah,
food
but
business.
yeah, but back in the 90s, when I was in my 25, 20, I already do a kind of what do you call that? I worked there as a bus driver in Manila
Okay.
during
In the
my
90s.
younger days. Yes, and when I come here, already on that age, I work also here as a taxi driver. inside the bike, inside the base, in car. Yeah.
So, at what point did you start selling T-shirts and things on Walking Street?
Well, I wouldn't know this. Back in the 80s, there's some older people, during the time. Hey, come on, Adrian, come with us. We go sell. The true experience, and then I like it because it makes some money. You know.
So you started doing that on the part-time in the 80s.
Yes, in the 80s.
At what point did you start doing it full-time like you do now?
When I was already, when my mom, when she was around in Switzerland, so I tell to myself to come back here to do these things, selling t-shirts on the street. Yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm 52 years old now.
52 years old. So
Yeah.
30 years
Yes, 30 years.
of selling
Yeah.
T-shirts on
Yeah.
Walking Street.
Yes.
A lot of experience. So
Yeah.
I met Adrian, God, it must have been 2014,
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
I've been buying T-shirts and things from you for the last 10 years.
Yes. Yes.
So what made you start your YouTube channel?
Oh, I started that, I think only like last year, Last year only. Because,
what motivated you to do that?
Billy in the Philippines, he was the one who told me that and
Okay.
chopped up. Say, hey, Adrian, do your channel only do a shout out. That's it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Well,
Because you were already shouting people out on his channel?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're about 1 year doing it.
Yes, yes.
Because you're always good at shouting out everybody and every vlogger you meet. Everybody likes,
Yeah.
likes him with
Yeah.
you.
And then they come to then they buy some t-shirts, to help me out,
Yeah, yeah. So where do you live now?
I live now in San Fernando. I, I already bought a house there. I have my own house now. Before we only renting a house. Now I have my own now.
That's good.
Yeah.
How long is your commute to come here to work every day?
It takes me 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
How many days a week do you set up and sell your stuff?
It depends because sometimes it like this month it's rainy days, so I can go out. It's rainy days. Because in my place it's a platted area. San Fernando is a platted area. So
Okay,
if the
from
rain
the weather.
comes, I can't go out outside the house.
So what's your biggest sales day ever? How much is the most you've ever sold in one day?
The biggest sale.
The biggest sales day, yeah.
I think the biggest sales that I can say is like when you help me out. This guy is a real guy. Man. He helped me out a lot of things. I really appreciate it.
Well, you've been doing it for 30 years. You have a lot of connections to all the T-shirt makers and
Yes,
get all the
yes,
stuff you need
yes.
to get, right? Yes. That's awesome. So, how much has Angela's changed? Walking Street.
Oh,
I should
no,
say,
it's
in those
terrible
30
now.
years. How
Yeah.
much has it changed in those 30
It's
years?
terrible now because all Koreans now.
It's all Koreans.
I really like American, Australians, but the Koreans didn't buy.
At what time do you think Angela's, or I keep saying Angela's, but Walking Street was the busiest for tourism? And when was
During
it?
those days.
Yeah.
Oh.
When was it the busiest?
The busiest days when the American base was still here.
When the
That's the
American base was
busiest
here.
days, yeah.
What year was that closed down?
I'm sorry?
What year did they close down Clark?
I think they closed only because of the Mount Pinatubo eruption, 1991.
1991.
You have to, that's the reason, that's why they closed the base,
Yeah, back in that time, the Clinton administration, Bill Clinton was the president. They were closing a lot of bases around the world. And I guess they closed this one as well. So that was 1991. So you were 10 years into working here
Yes,
when they
yes,
shut down the
during
base.
yes.
So it got slower after that, but you stayed on it, kept selling.
Yeah, I keep selling, but sometimes I stop selling. I went to Manila, I worked as a bus driver during 1995, 96, 97. And then when I come back here, I work as a taxi driver. And then I also work in a bar. Utility, cleaning the bars. I do all of those just to survive. Just to survive.
And how many kids do you have?
I have 2 daughters now.
Two
My one is already, she was already finished her college, and my other one she was in her 3rd year college now.
3rd year college.
Yeah.
And where do they live?
Oh, they live with me in San Fernando.
In San Fernando.
Yeah.
So tonight we're gonna take Adrian out bar hopping with us. We're gonna make a video and do some money rain. We noticed that Adrian helps a lot of people out with their vlogs. He always shouts people out. Well, we couldn't find any videos of you going to the bars, so we're gonna change that tonight.
Yeah.
We also got a bunch of shirts Adrian designed that for his channel that we're gonna pass out and try to promote his channel. The goal is to get his channel as big as we can along with ours, right? So sky's the limit.
Yes.
All right, Adrian. Thank you for talking to me.
Yes. Thank
Like
you
to
also.
understand your story.
Yes. Thank
Keep
you
going
also.
today.
Yeah.